loading him up. He's loading him up. He's getting his good old load. Welcome back. Good morning, Grand Rising TI, man. Another commercial trucking chronicle video. See where we at this morning, right? Yeah, another day, another load. Another day, another load. Another payload. Yeah. Yeah, man. You gotta keep. He trying to get the precise weight on that one. He is not going over by a pound on that thing. That's a nice cat right there. I used to run it. I ran one about that size too. Yep. I miss it. That's the newer joint. It's a much newer machine than the one I used to operate. The one I used to operate. The one I used to operate. See, you got the scale on there. The one I used to operate was old. I used to have to grease it every day. If I didn't grease it, it make all kind of noise. And I used to do the same thing: load stone, sand, gravel, rocks, dirt. I did it for about 3 years. But anyway, we on the way to the job site, and we was told to hold up because I guess somebody got into an accident over there. So when I get to the job, I'm gonna see what happened. Real Kenjin YT, what up? Kenjin White, Kenjin White, real Ken, real Ken White. What's good? Yeah, that's it. Real Ken White, right? What's going on, man? You see what I'm doing right now? Trying, trying to make a dollar. He said, "I'm good. I don't think you are." No, you good? Yeah, I'm good. I don't think you are. You gotta come over here to Quality Turf, man. Then you'll be real good. I gotta say that. I gotta say that. The boss is watching. You know what I'm saying? If we get you over here and you be good, be real good. I hope everybody having a blessed day, man. Wednesday, hump day, man. And of course, I got my coffee. You know what I'm saying? We ready to rock and roll. We getting to the money. I'm hearing all these guys that's driving over the road is making killing. Right, dog. I hear guys are making them. Y'all be safe out there on the roads, man. Trust me. Because every day is a fatality. We're not trying to be caught up in none of that. But where we at, man? Going out. About to go hit that scale house. Smash the like button if you can, if you can appreciate all these rocks, all this stone and stuff. You can appreciate the gravel. What these guys do on a daily basis, man. It's like they're never running out of this stuff, man. It's an endless supply, man. I mean, you think they would have already got to a point where it's like, oh man, we running scarce. Just drill some more. Drill, baby, drill. Right? Oh, check this out, Mom. I got something to say to you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you, Bill Ken. So I was just talking to my homeboy, right? People running out of gas everywhere. People are running out of gas, going out, you know what I'm saying? Showing out. Damn, which way did I come in? I think I came in this way. So they went to the graduation party, about 9 of them. About 9 people, 10 people. Mind you, they went to a place where they got steaks for like $70, $80 and stuff, right? And this ain't Golden Corral, man. They're not seating 9 people in places like that. You know what I'm saying? They should have went to Golden Corral. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I did take a long time. It's like he's lost. So it's just crazy because my boy called me and said, guess what happened, man? I'm like, what happened? So, graduation time. So they wanted to take the kid out for the graduation. This is typical of people. I know they probably should have had a cookout or something rather than go out there and spend all that money. Sitting down at a table. I mean, at a high expensive. I think what's the name of that restaurant? I forget the name he told me. Right. First of all, they showed up like it was Golden Corral. The place don't even seat that many people because it's a very high priced place, right? When you go somewhere and they got steaks, 16-ounce and 12-ounce steaks for $75. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna cost you to dine at this place. They showing I got the kids with them and all this other stuff. Leave up out of there and run out of gas on the way home. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy work, right? They should have just went on ahead and had a cookout or something. Saved their money. And it just, I understand that fuel prices are high, but you don't go out to eat and go to these expensive restaurants like that. And you're on a budget when it comes to the fuel for your for your fuel and stuff. Gotta gas it up before you go out to eat, man. You know what I'm saying? Now they all they was I don't know how it wasn't all it's more than one car. So this particular car, which man told me it's his girl in it. They called him up. He said, "What y'all call me for?" There's a buddy. He's like, I'm not sending y'all nothing. Ain't nobody tell you how to go out there. I said, man, you better send it and give us some money. Had him stuck on the side of the road like that. Okay, we good to go. Take it in the box. Okay. It's my first time here, you guys. I ain't never been here. I hope the other guy got his ticket. I got it. So, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, be safe out here on these roads, man. Yeah, I appreciate you guys, man, that coming to this live right now. He said, I'm good, bro. You good? I don't think you are. Hey, Eric, I'm gonna follow you, man, because my GPS ain't acting funny. I'm really on it. Okay. Roger that. So the drive right around the corner. You gotta top your load. Top your load. Top your load. Man, another one of our drivers just showed up. Another one of our drivers just showed up. He's pulling in late. He ain't gonna know. He gonna have to go through a whole bunch of rigmarole. They gotta measure his truck and all kind of stuff. I've never been here before, but so they're saying that every time you come into this rock quarry, every week, you got 1 week to go without having to get an empty weight, and then you got to come out with a thing and measure from the bumper to the rear of the tire. Something like that. So I got me some coffee real quick, man. Start my day. Hey, guys, I got another part two. I got a part two video to the other video that went viral. It's going viral now. It's like 50 something. It's got a lot of views, like 50 something thousand views. And I was really impressed. And I said, why? Stay tuned and you'll find out. But so I made a part two, right? When I first made the part two, maybe a day or so after I had first made the video, and it got a lot of views. I had done like 10,000 views. So I was like, wow, that was 10,000. It's over 50 something thousand views on that video right now. So I said, well, let me put another one out, a part two. So I made it, and it's it got about, when I first put it out, it got like 500 views. But it's a part two to that video, and if you want to see it, I think I should just link it to the original video, and that way, it says anybody that has the link can view the part two, because it's not a public video right now. I was going to leave it for just for the members only. So, but as it stands now, if I link it to the other video, you'll be able to view it just because you have the link, and it'll be in the description. Yeah. Um, Another thing too, like a lot of people say, well, not a lot of people, people have different opinions about, saying how you become monetized on YouTube, and I'm not monetized yet. I'm not fully monetized, none of that. But to get there, it's a journey for a lot of people. It takes 2 years. You just got to continue to um, do what you do, man. Keep posting your videos. Some people like long form videos, and some people do make long form videos, and some people do short form videos. Um, Both will get you monetized. It'll be a little more work, you know, with the shorts, but I don't think so. I personally don't think that it's a lot. I think it's a lot of work doing long form, because most people I watch and I support the people that I support and I watch the videos. They put a lot of work into that stuff. They put a lot of work into it. A lot of work. Speaking of a lot of work, do you see this project? This place is huge, huge, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people can do it. Like, oh, I got to make a 30-minute, or I got to go, you know, and everything they do is like an hour long, an hour or 40 minutes. Sometimes you want to keep it short. That's me. I like to keep it short. I'll come up here on the live like now, but I'm not gonna stay long. I gotta get back to my life. I gotta get back to work. Not that people don't have other things going on and they can sit there all day. You have people like that, but then again, you have a lot of these content creators that they can only give you an hour out their day, and then they have to get back to so many other things that are going on in their life. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the subscribers are pretty much, they're expecting that 1 hour that they may be able, an hour of your time, and it's not a lot. It's not too much to give. I'm not saying, oh, it's too much for me, because no, I'll get up here and I'll do an hour, but I don't do it every day. I used to do it every day, but that becomes a even when you don't want to do it, you know, you got to do it because your audience shows up. Same way you do, they're there. They're in the chats. They're supporting you. They're engaging with you. They're giving you their honest opinion. A lot of them. And then you got trolls. You got people that's going to troll you for a whole hour. The whole hour you up there, they trolling you. Shout out to all the trolls too. Shout out to every troll out there trolling. They're doing their job. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to troll. Don't get up here and be doing too much positive. Stay with your negative trolling. That's what we expect from you. I don't expect anything more, and I don't expect anything less. Right? A troll's a troll. You're gonna be a troll. On videos, on long forms, videos and lives is two different things. Like I got some footage that I recorded today that I'm gonna try and go chop it up a little bit and give it to you maybe in a short. But there's so many different ways that you can get your content out. If you have a message, if you're going freestyle, you know what I'm saying? Uh, I watched Motivated 2010 yesterday, her live, and she was freestyling, and that was awesome. She pulled it off. I mean, a lot of times you got like a scripted or something that you kind of prepare before you go live, and that's why I said it takes a lot. It takes a lot. So shout out to y'all that do that people that does that and does it faithfully and are consistent. Because they're putting in the work. But on another note, the same thing, same rule applied to when you're doing shorts. It's not just that a short is just any less than um, um, a person's abilities or a person's you know their time. Like your time to create a short, it could probably take more than an hour to create the right type of short that what I'm saying is gonna resonate with or your point may or may not be able, you may or may not get your point across the first time you record your short form videos. I feel like they pack more punch in a short span of time, so they really require almost like incision type of perfection. In other words, if you just, oh, this must be where the accident is at. Yeah, they said we on hold because it was an accident. So I see this accident. Either that or there's a school and they got the cops out there because police are always out in these school zones during the early part of the day directing traffic. But we're gonna find out. But yeah, I'm one of the type that I like to do short form videos. I have a lot of them. And guess what? Some of my more popular, uh, more with the highest view counts, shorts, man. My highest view counts are shorts. So you do what you got to do what works for you. You know what I'm saying? Um, Okay, yeah, it's traffic. She's directing traffic. This is kind of good school. Yeah, there is a school here. All right, shorty. There's a little shorty cop. See, talk about shorts. Check her out. Hey, shorty cop. He put you in the next video. Look at it. Put shorty cop in the next video. Shorty cop goes in the next video. She's next. So, that's what I usually do. But one of my short form videos, it had like 11,000 views. And it took a while to get to 11,000 views, right? But it was my highest view video. It was a short. And I have some a few thousand here and there. But this last one, man, that one, it just took off. And I said, well, I made a few attempts at it. It wasn't just boom, 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 boom. And then there it was, right? Firstly, I used AI. Secondly, I'm gonna put you up on the AI right quick, right? When I first prompted to do what I asked it to do, you know what it said? It came back and told me, I can't. So unfortunately, I can't create. It says something about real life. Something like a real life role or something. Because I said I want this to do so. And the AI responded and said I can't do that. I don't. Unfortunately, I'm unable to do it. So I was like, what? I said, that was bad. I said, what you mean? I sat there and typed all that stuff out, what I wanted to do and what I wanted this one to do and what I wanted to do. And then the AI come back and said, unfortunately, I can't do that. I said, what? So I typed in there, I started talking junk to the AI, calling all kind of names. You fake, you can't do this, man. What kind of AI are you? I'm talking mad junk to it. And see, AI is learning. So it has to learn. It ain't know what it can't do. It got to go back and learn to do it. So I pressed the thing again because I erased all the stuff I was talking junk to it about. I erased all of that. I pushed the backspace button and took all of that out. And then I still had the prompt in there that I had asked it to do. So I pushed it again. And it took a couple minutes of strolling, and then it did it. It made it. It made it, but it wasn't exactly like how I wanted it. But I didn't delete it. I saved it, and I kept trying to critique it a little more. Do it like this, do it like that. No, change this. That's what I want, but it changes. So, and that's how I wound up coming up with part 2. Because I said, I'm going to run with the one that it did get right. This is a trial. I'm just trying this out. And it came out. It came out so nice, man. I mean, oh yeah, we on that big job again over here. Okay. So it came out really nice, and so that's how I came up with part 2. But it took me it took some time, and this was like at 3 in the morning, and I went back to sleep. I posted it and I went back to sleep. When I woke up in the morning, it had like 10,000 views. I was like, oh wow. I couldn't believe it. And it just kept going up and up and up from there. You back? All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Stick around. You're gonna learn something. You're gonna learn something about this AI tool. All right. So this is what I'm saying. Like, you could use AI for thumbnails. Appreciate you for hitting that like button. You guys hit that like button and show me some support, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. But definitely hit the like button. It helps the algorithm push the videos out. So you can use AI tools for thumbnails. You can use AI tools to actually create a whole, I mean, you can take an image, upload a photo, and like you can create different, what I'm saying, like avatars. You can do a lot of things. You can create a whole scene using your AI. There's some of these AI tools. So the point I'm trying to make is, oh yeah, okay, we back over here again. Okay, that's good because I stopped and get coffee over here. I'll go in there, that lady gonna see me, gonna say, "Where you been?" If I walk in there, she ain't got no decaf on, she gonna put a pop. She gonna put a pop on. Like, nope, you got it. But the whole point I'm trying to make is when it comes to AI, or when it comes to just creating content, whether you're using AI, whether it's short form or long form, you know, it's just as much work that you got to put into it. Like you really gotta, give some time and some effort. You know, some of them will get you some really good results, and of course it depends, like how much time you put into it. You know, that road there. So I'm almost to the job. They got the whole big Confederate flag hanging out here. On this guy, I don't even know where I'm going. I ain't never been here before, but and I've seen some really good. I see some really, really, really good. That's the email that I got from them saying, "Oh, you're non-renewable with us." Yeah. It's sending me a letter saying you can't renew with us. Right. I didn't ask to renew with you. I shut my company down 2 years ago. Right. What are you sending me this for? Right. And that's why I said forward the letter and send me the money you owe me. Yeah. They just threw that out there. Yeah. Hook and bait. Right. Right. Be careful about factoring companies when you start your business, because they get you. I try to warn them. Y'all heard the game, man. So, like I said, man, Tafts, they just sent me an email asking me to talk. Now, I signed the same, so I gotta go get signed in, you guys. Yo, like, subscribe, share the video. Anybody think about starting a trucking company, man? Y'all gotta be very, 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 very careful about how you get your money. You know what I'm saying? When you set up your business, this brother says he wants to start doing his own business. Yeah, I thought we were doing tonnage. Okay. So, y'all, I had to put that brother up on the game, man, because when you don't know, they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you, and they got high-priced lawyers. It's kind of one of the reasons why right now, what I'm saying, my trucks are still parked because I still got some wrinkles that got to get ironed out and everything. But like I said, man, it really all boils down to just being responsible with the money. Make sure you put 20% of every invoice away. You know what I'm saying? Build up your cash reserves. Because when you're in the trucking game, you're going to run through a lot of money. It's cash heavy. It's cash heavy. And they know it. That's why they're going to come for you. He may not have got an email yet. But sooner or later, once he get ready to get rolling, once they go look on that FMCSA list and see the list of new motor carrier, new companies that are just getting started, they're going to show, it's like a fish. They throw the hook out there to try to get you. And then once you bite, they're reeling you in. Don't sign no contracts, man, until you read it through. Because you want non-recourse when it comes to factory. You don't want them to come after you and start taking all your money. They'll freeze your account, all kind of stuff, man. So, all right, I'm your boy Sweezy, man. Appreciate you guys for joining me. Y'all be safe out there. Have a blessed Wednesday, man. Go get you some coffee. Tell them I'm paying for it. But you got my cash app, so you guys can, if you want to buy me some coffee, I appreciate that. Y'all have a great day.